Hi, I'm JP.
And I'm Diana.
And we are
UnboxGuru.
UnboxGuru. So today, Diana, we're taking a trip to the arcade, or should I say the arcade is taking a trip to us.
I see that.
What did you think when you first saw these walking in? Because admittedly, I saw this before to prepare for the review.
Yes.
But I want your
What did
opinions.
I feel?
Yeah.
I felt joy. I felt joy seeing this because, you know, it reminds you of childhood.
It does.
All those fun things you do when you were little kids.
Yeah, and not just for little kids. There's a lot of consumers out there who are part of the, I guess you could say, the retro enthusiasts, the retro arcade enthusiasts who go around and play arcade games, even try and buy big arcade machines. Have you ever seen those in someone's house?
I think so, yeah.
Really?
But I think they're super expensive, right? And super heavy.
They are.
But then these are like tiny versions of them. Tell me about it.
Yeah, you can actually pick them up with your hand. It's really, really light. It's actually no, it's not that light. It's quite hefty, which is good because if you're going to put it down on the table and play, you know, you're going to get into those intense game sessions. You probably want it to be a little heavy. So these are the microplayer arcade machines by My Arcade. It's an American company that prides itself in making retro enthusiast products like these. And like just from the get-go, just from the box alone, you can see how much love and passion there was put into it. Like you can see the box itself is full of art that's inspired by the game. There's our history of the game. Like on this one, it's Pac-Man. On mine, I have Galaga.
Yeah, game history.
Yeah.
The features, everything is here.
It just comes out like
You
that.
have and you've played that.
I have
bet you
played
spent
this a
the
lot.
time playing.
Yeah, I spent way too much time playing it actually because it's really good. I enjoyed it. So this is a tiny arcade machine for ants. They would see that like from the facade, just from the get-go, you can see that it's really built to be an enthusiast collector piece because you can see the artwork is very nice and crisp,
Yeah.
and it's not just stickers.
It's not.
No, it's
They're
like
printed on the
either it's on the material itself or it might be printed behind and then there's a plastic piece. I'm not sure.
Yeah, really good quality.
It's good quality that's not going to fade off or wash away. The buttons, they feel very nice and responsive. If you don't like the joystick, if you want to play it with a D-pad instead, right? So if you want to play it
Okay.
with your, well, in my case, my fat thumb across the whole thing, I could do that instead of using the joystick. But if you prefer the joystick, you can screw that right in. And then on the back, we have the battery compartment. This takes 4 AA batteries. They're not included. Or if you don't want to waste batteries, you can plug in through micro USB.
Oh, that's great. You can also charge it.
There's no internal battery, but you can play from the micro USB. So if you have it plugged into like a phone charger or your laptop.
While it's plugged, you can use it.
Yeah, while it's plugged, you can use it. And there's a headphone jack, or you can use the one single speaker on the back, which is pretty good. Like we can test it later, see how it sounds on the microphone. But in my opinion, even though it's just one speaker, it sounds pretty crisp and clear. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on. You can turn yours on
So
too.
cool how you turn it on. Well, this one is already on. I took the liberty.
Yeah, she couldn't help herself.
But then see, it's so cool. The power button.
Like you can pretend to put a coin in. Boop.
Yeah, that's right.
That's the coin trap.
So it's so easy, just press it. I like the feel.
It's very springy.
Sound.
Yeah.
Springy, that's the term.
So I'm gonna turn up the volume just for the purpose of this review, so you can hear the Galaga sounds. Oh, am I doing it right? Nope, that's minus. Here's plus.
Okay. The volume controls are at the back, right beside the audio jack.
Right beside the audio jack. So once you get in, you can just hit start. On Galaga, it's just hit the start button and you can start playing. I think on Pac-Man it's the same thing, right? You can just hit start and then it'll start.
It has 2 main buttons. Start and the reset button.
Yep. And then on yours, because it's just Pac-Man, there's no action button. On mine, it has the joystick and the fire button. So
Also, it depends on the game.
it really does depend on the game. And you can see, like, even on the camera, it comes off how clean and crisp the screen is. I'm kind of pro gaming right now. I haven't died yet.
And you're not even looking. I love these games.
These games are really fun, and the cool thing is, even though these are tiny machines, you kind of get the full arcade experience because, oh, there I died. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the sound.
So it's like one game per machine.
It's one game per machine. There are a number of games aside from Pac-Man and Galaga, or Galaga, however you pronounce it. The Galaga version seems to be the Nintendo Entertainment System version, the NES version of the game, rather than the full arcade one, because you have the details off to the side here instead of on top. But people widely agree that that version is the best non-original version of it.
Okay.
Pac-Man, I'm not so sure, because I haven't gotten the chance to take a look at it. It looks like the NES version as well.
There are different versions.
There are different versions, but you know, unless you're a very enthusiastic purist, it probably doesn't matter.
See, I love the sound.
That's the classic Pac-Man sound.
Oh, it's actually easy to manipulate, to control.
Yep.
Just like when you use an actual arcade machine.
And the nice thing is the screen is really good quality, right? There's no ghosting, there's no input lag.
But what's cool is if I don't want anybody to hear it, I can just hook up the...
Yeah, there's a microphone jack. I don't know if we saw that earlier, but there's a microphone jack there. You can just keep this like as a... You can make people think it's just a piece of decoration in your office cubicle.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Right?
It's not even working. Right?
It's not working.
When it's off, yeah, it looks like an innocent piece of...
Like decor, right? You could just keep that in your cubicle, and then like you can plug in your earphones, and people think you're listening to your phone or to your laptop, but
It's a regular.
no, this one is regular jack. There's no Bluetooth.
Asking too much.
Well, if there was Bluetooth, I think it would make the price a little bit high, but I won't say how much it costs
I'm already wondering.
because I don't know how much it costs. And yeah, if you think that you would buy this, leave us a comment, leave us a review, leave us a thumbs up, thumbs down, let us know how we can improve. If you didn't like it, if you did like it, then great, go out and buy these in droves. I will be there in line with you.
And I'll be right behind you.
We'll make a pact. A Pac-Man.
Okay.
Okay. So with all that said and done, Diana,
Yes.
how much would you rate this, even though we don't know the price yet?
I know, right? That's one big factor. But I think I would rate it 4.5.
4.5 boxies out of 5? Wow.
Yes, because it's the first time I'm seeing something like this, and aside from the look, it actually works. I mean, it's actually a game that you can play. It can be just a display, but it can actually be that useful tool. That
Right. And it looks really official, right?
it looks official.
My Arcade really partnered with Bandai Namco to get these official games out. They're not third-party clone games of the licensed product. These are real copies of the game. That's why it looks so good, and my fingerprints are all over it already. Yeah, but I guess I would rate this a 4 out of 5 boxies because I don't know the price yet.
Yeah.
Right? It could go to 5 if it's very nicely priced. Again, there's no ghosting, there's no input lag, and yeah, you can see the screen from the camera all the way over there. It's quite clear. They didn't cheap out on any of the components, it seems. I think if you wanted to really hit that nostalgia bone in your body, this would be the thing to get. But they all led up to this point, which allows me to review this awesome thing. So I'm pretty happy about it.
Me too.